Did you know that you can have a page builder experience in Gutenberg? Now, for many years, when I looked at Gutenberg, it really felt like it was a product that was created for like the past, like it was 10 years old. That is why I've just stuck to page builders. But when I saw how this product I'm going to demonstrate has implemented Gutenberg in such a way that it is like a page builder, I was shocked, mind blown. Let me show you how it works. But anyway, let me first start by installing the plugin. I'm going to come over here, click on add new plugin. So the plugin is called a Spectra. I really like the name, by the way. Now, this is not a review, but this is just me showing you what I went through and the experience. It was crazy. So let's search for Spectra here, like that. Now, by the way, these are the guys who are behind Astra theme, which is the best theme out there for WordPress. But check this out. Look at these reviews. 600,000 installations. This is crazy. I didn't even know this was happening, and yet I'm a WordPress user. Crazy. Anyway, install now. Now, installing it is, very easy, and then I'm going to activate it. Now, I'm not going to waste too much time here. I have the Pro version because I would like to play around with the advanced Pro features. Anyway, so to install that, again, we're going to come over here to plugins and then click on add new plugin. This time I'm going to hit upload, choose file. Like I said, I downloaded it. Here it is. I'm going to double click on that, click on install now, activate the plugin, and we are good to go. Oh, by the way, I need to enter my license. So I'm going to paste my license key in here, activate, and now license has been successfully activated. All right, so let's take a look now and see what we can do. Now, there's also other features here. I am going to be covering quite a lot of this in the actual review of Spectra. All right, so let's go to a page here. So I'm going to go to add new page, open this in a new tab. So let's just call this page test. All right, now it's time to add our blocks. So if I add a /, I can see all the normal Gutenberg blocks. So let's say I want to add a heading. I'll just click on that. And then I'll just say this is my heading. And pretty much that's how we are designing this. But check this out. If I want to add even more, I can either click on this plus button here, and this is now showing me the Spectra stuff. Look at all that. This is crazy. Now, what I find very interesting here is, if I go in here and hover, it gives me an idea of what this is going to look like. Look at that. If I hover it, there we go. Call to action, quotes, countdown, icon. I mean, this is brilliant. Look at that. No, this is awesome. All right, so let's say we're going to go with an info box. Right, so here's our info box. But where things get very exciting is, notice what happens here. We have our general tab. Now, I'm a Divi user, so this would be where you enter all your information, and then this is where you style it, and this is the advanced tab. So right here on general, we can now go in and say, okay, we want to have this below the title, like that. We can change it around if you need to. We can change the icon by coming over here. So let's say we're gonna go with, let's go with Chrome. Insert icon. So it's very simple to use. If I come over here to contents, we can enable a prefix here. We can even align it to the left and so on. But what got me really excited was the fact that I can come over here to style, and this is where I can now play around with this. So look at that. I'm styling it. I can even enter some hover states here. Now over here on the title, I can go in and change the color. I can change the typography. So let's say I'm going to set this to maybe 1 EM, like that. I can change the weight. So let's go with 500. In fact, no, let's make it bold. 800. So you can see here, it's gone slightly bigger. And we can increase this. Look at that. Pretty cool. Now, when we scroll down here, we also have our line height settings. We can go to the description, make changes to our description here. So let's say we want to change the font here. I can go in, scroll all the way down here. Now, I wish there was a search option here, Or maybe, oh yes, we can search. Look at that. This is pretty cool. Here's my favorite font, pop-ins. The weight is fine. I'm gonna leave everything as it is. So as you can see, I can go into my spacing here. I can customize this the same way I would if I was using a page builder. On the advanced tab, this is where you can go in, add some animations. Yeah, believe it or not, we have some animations in here. So we have a fade, we have a fade down, fade up, and so on. We also have a flip. Display conditions. Can you believe that? Display conditions. This is crazy. You can go in, hover states, user role, operating system, time of day. Pretty cool. So we have quite a lot of exciting things in here. But you know what I was really interested in was to see if this had Flexbox. So let's take a look and see if we can do Flexbox in here. So if I click on this plus button, oh yeah, this only shows the Gutenberg stuff. So let me see if I search for Spectra. No, it doesn't show. All I have to do is to browse all, and it takes me back here. So if you want to see all the Spectra stuff, you just have to come over here and activate it over here. Okay, so let's see what happens if we add a container. So I'm going to add it like that. We are going to go with, let's say, this one right here. Okay, now let's start adding our elements. Is it drag and drop? Let's try. Drag an image, drop. Yeah, it works. Upload. Okay, I have an image that I created yesterday. Over here, let's see what we can add. Let's add a paragraph. Actually, you know what? Why don't you come over here and drag and drop it? So let's say we want to social share. Drag and drop it. So now we have our social share. Simple as that. So now if I select this, can we access the Flexbox properties? Well, check this out. If I scroll all the way down here, we have Flexbox. If I click on that, here we are. So let's say I want to align this both to the left. I can go in and do that. Space between. Now, if you've used Flexbox, I mean, you'll know how all these work. I mean, this is really crazy. Over here, I can sort out the direction. If I can reverse it, I can just reverse it like that. And just like that, this is Flexbox. This is cool. This is crazy. And you know, the layout is so simple. You know, it's not very complicated. You can see where you are. Over here, we have all the different ways we can go in and customize this. This is amazing. We can go into the style. We can add our background here. We can actually add a color. So let's say we want to add a very light color. Let's see if that's going to work. There we go. Our color is there. We can even do stuff like spacing. So let's say you want to add a bit of padding. Let's go with %. And now you can see here the percentage is quite high. We can reduce it. I mean, what more can you ask for? Okay, what about mobile view? I'm going to come over here to the top, tablet, and look at that. So let's say I want to change things around in here. Okay, so we have our container here selected. Go to general. If I scroll down here to my properties, this time I want the direction to be like that. That's going to be the mobile view. Flexbox in Gutenberg using Spectra. Guys, this is unbelievable. I'm really considering to design a fully fledged website using Gutenberg, because this was the reason why I was not playing around with Gutenberg. It was very complicated. I mean, the UI wasn't very good, but with Spectra now, I have access to Flexbox. I even have the style tab, the advanced tab, the general tab, just how it is in page builders. This is brilliant. So there are other things where it's not as hard as I thought it would be. Over here we have this, what do we call it? You know, we have a list of all our items. It's like the lists view. Now this is similar to what we have in Elementor and also in Divi, where you can actually collapse all these items and pinpoint what you need to work on. Like for example, I've selected that. Here we are, I've selected it. We can go to the actual container here, which is now selected. So pretty much we are good to go, but we have more. We have template kits. So on the template kits here, guys, this is ridiculous. This is something that I've always asked for, you know, when it came to having these specific areas of the page, which we can just get from the library, rather than have like pre-made layouts where we have the whole page designed. Sometimes I just want something as basic as this. So check this out. If I come over here to hero, it'll just show me all my hero items, and I can just go in, I can add to my favorites, and I can also insert it. So I'm going to say do it later. And now I have my section all designed for me. Now let me check if this is mobile ready. And yes, it is. Look at that. Guys, this is crazy. So I have all my views. I'm still in shock. If I click over here and let's say I want to add my own image, change image, go to my library. Now I have an image in here already. Let me select that, select, and there we go. Now I know the proportions are not right, but it is very clean, very easy. This was my first look at Spectra for Gutenberg. Tell me what you think, guys. I have just been shocked with how easy this is. I'm going to do a full review very soon. Now, if you want to take a look at Spectra, I have a special link in the video description below. Go ahead, check it out. Let me know your thoughts in the video description below. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.